What's going on, everyone? It's C Bakari and welcome back to another video. Today I got a special one for you. It's Hunger Games of the Cities. We got 48 cities around the globe lined up, ready to take each other out, and we're gonna go and see which of these 48 cities is the most superior city. So anyway, let's get into our teams. Alright, for District 1, we have Madison, Wisconsin, because that's one of the cities that I built. Greensboro, North Carolina, Shanghai, and Dubai in the UAE in District 1. For District 2, we have Johannesburg, capital, at least one of the capitals of South Africa. Tehran, capital of Iran. Oh, I should probably also mention that Shanghai's in China. I should also mention that. Mexico City, capital of Mexico, and Kinshasa, which I believe is the capital of I actually completely forget. Anyway, Medellin is a major city in northwestern Colombia. Nairobi, capital of Kenya. Rio de Janeiro, you'd think is the capital of Brazil, but it's not. We'll get to the capital of Brazil later. It's the largest city in Brazil, famous for Christ the Redeemer statue, which is here, and then Bishkek. This is one of the squares in Bishkek. Bishkek. And it's the capital of Kyrgyzstan. Anyway, and that's District 3 for you. District 4, Tampa, Florida, and the Davis Islands in the view. Addis Ababa, capital of Ethiopia. Tripoli, capital of Libya. And Novosibirsk city in central Russia. Or, well, close to the west because there's not many cities in Russia, but you know what I mean. Anyway, District 5, Cape Town, not one of the capitals of South Africa, actually, as far as I know. I think it's just one of the large cities. Anyway, and then Riyadh, capital of Saudi Arabia. Sydney, not the capital of Australia. But it's famous for the Opera House, so that's pretty cool. And then Toronto, largest city in Canada, famous for the CN Tower. That's District 5 for you. District 6, Amsterdam, famous for canals and stuff. Houston, Texas, fourth largest city in the U.S. Calgary, largest city in Alberta. And Salt Lake City, capital of the state of Utah. And, well, mainly famous for its skiing, which is why there's mountains in the state capital and all that. That's District 6 for you. District 7, Kuala Lumpur, largest city in Malaysia. And I think it's the capital. I need to do research before I do this crap. Baltimore, Maryland, largest city in Maryland, just north of the capital of Maryland, which is Annapolis. Colombo, capital of Sri Lanka, and Milan, one of the largest cities in Italy, and pretty much the largest city in northern Italy. Anyway, that's District 7 for you. District 8, Monterrey, a big city in Mexico. Accra, capital of Ghana. Bogota, large city in Peru, or wait, is it? No, it's Colombia. I know this stuff. And then Kathmandu, capital of Nepal. That's District 8 for you. Now District 9, Helsinki, capital of Finland. Famous for its market square and being in Finland, basically. Kyoto, some random city in Japan. Only reason why we're fighting this city is because we're building it right now. New York City, largest city in the U.S., like the 30th or something in the world. Apparently a lot of Asian cities rank higher than it, because a lot of those cities have like 20 million people. New York only has 8. So, yeah. Also, not the capital of the state. Dar es Salaam, large city in Tanzania. One of my past videos, I said it was in Syria. It's not. It's in Tanzania, guys. Alright, that's District 9 for you. District 10, Frankfurt. Just some big city in Germany. It's not the largest, not the smallest. Ljubljana, capital of Slovenia. Vancouver, British Columbia, famous for its skiing as well. And it's the largest city in British Columbia, which is a province of Canada. And then Windhoek, capital of Namibia. And I don't really know what this place is famous for. And then, okay, Maputo. Well, we all know this. Capital of Mozambique. Has a lot of oil. Not sure if it trades with the U.S., but it does have Wilmington, North Carolina as its sister city, so perhaps it has some relations there. Istanbul, largest city in Turkey, not the capital of Turkey. Famous for the Blue Mosque. Brasilia, actual capital of Brazil, famous for this square. And then Havana, Cuba, capital of Cuba, famous for I'm not actually sure. I know that it has a lot of culture behind it, though. I just am not exactly sure of what it is. Miami, largest city in Florida. This is a shot of Brickell Key, which is one of the office districts in Miami. Casablanca, capital of Morocco. And then Perth, largest city in Western Australia. And then Zurich, I think it's the largest city in Switzerland, unless it's Bern. Then it's not. Anyway, those are your districts. We have some pretty good teams. We basically have like an America-Asian alliance here. And then what I'm most concerned about out of all of these is probably going to be District 5. Look at District 5. District 5 is packed. It's got like a lot. It's got like largest cities, capital cities. You know, District 5 is gonna go strong. District 9 I'm concerned about too. Look, it's got Helsinki and New York City. Those are some big... Okay, Helsinki's not that big, but New York. I don't know. 12 looks pretty powerful too. It's got a lot of large cities in there. The city I'm not very worried about is probably, out of all these, probably, I don't know. They all look pretty powerful. I'd probably say if any of these was like the weakest of the lot, I would probably call District, I don't know, 8? Would it be 8? Or do you think do we think it might be District 2? But District 2 has some pretty big cities. But District 8 has some big cities too. But I don't know. They all look powerful. We're not going to judge. Maybe District 11 because I don't know. They all have big cities. It's not really easy. Maybe it's District 4. I'm probably District 4 because even though it has 2 capital cities, it also has some pretty small cities. So it may, I don't know. But anyway, let's proceed. Enough with the announcements and the introduction. So, as the tributes stand on the podium, the horn sounds. This is the beginning of the bloodbath. So, basically, we're going to go through everyone that runs away from the cornucopia. Salt Lake City, Perth, Nairobi, and Amsterdam. They all go and do whatever they're going to do. Dubai receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Novosibirsk, Baltimore, Tripoli, and Riyadh share everything together before running. Okay, so we already see the first alliance here. Novosibirsk, Baltimore, Tripoli, and Riyadh. Russia, the U.S., Libya, and Saudi Arabia are now at it, doing whatever they are to keep it in. But then you see Mexico City and Bishkek are also running away. But Madison finds a canteen, and then Bishkek... Oh, wait, we said that. Addis Ababa finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Good for him. Milan snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Okay. That's in case he gets hurt, by the way. Cape Town grabs a shovel. Kyoto and Frankfurt fight for a bag. Frankfurt strangles Kyoto with the straps and runs. Holy crap. I wonder if... Kyoto didn't die, I guess. Houston grabs a jar of fishing bait while Monterey gets fishing gear. I wonder... That's not going to really work out, is it? Alright, then we see Calgary running away. Tampa's hiding in the cornucopia. Istanbul's running away with the lighter and some rope. Zurich, Maputo, Toronto, Tehran, all running away. Rio is snatching a bottle of alcohol. Havana pushes Casablanca off a cliff. Oh, no. So I guess Casablanca is dead at this point. And then Dar es Salaam, Greensboro are running away. Sydney snatches a pair of size. Medellin kills New York. Wow. Also, I had to assign genders to all these cities. New York is a girl, by the way. I don't know why. Don't ask. Kinshasa runs away. Ljubljana is gathering as much food as, because Ljubljana is kind of weak. She's got to try to get as much as she can. Brasilia runs away. Kathmandu and Miami fight for a bag. Miami gets it. All right. Accra runs away. Kuala Lumpur finds a bag of explosives. Ouch. You thought Kuala Lumpur was powerful now. Wait until it has the bag of explosives. Oh, rip. Shanghai rips a mace out of Helsinki's hands. That's not going to go well, is it? Vancouver, Bogota run away. Colombia bashes Windhoek's head against a rock. And Johannesburg runs from the cornucopia. All right. Oh no, but this isn't the end of day one yet. Hold on a second. Perth makes a wooden spear. Novosibirsk questions its sanity. Frankfurt, Colombo, Miami, Johannesburg are now forming an alliance. Germany, Sri Lanka, the U.S., South Africa, and Malaysia are all hunting for tributes together. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Medellin pricked by thorns while picking berries. Brasilia thinks about home. Baltimore fishes. I mean, kind of. Oh wait, that's in a harbor. They don't fish in the harbor. Never mind. Shanghai thinks about home again, just like Brasilia. Maybe they should form an alliance. Helsinki constructs a shack. Cape Town and Rio de Janeiro work. Ooh, another alliance between South Africa and Brazil. Oh no. Oh no, this is a powerful one. Actually, not really, but it is going to be powerful. Vancouver, Greensboro, Bishkek, Ljubljana, and Houston are now all hunting for tributes. Amsterdam forces Dar es Salaam to kill Accra or Havana, and she decides to kill Havana. Havana is out, everybody! Havana cannot contribute anymore. Tripoli fishes. Salt Lake City discovers a cave. Was it a cave in the mountains? Probably. Nairobi camouflages herself in the bushes. Zurich hunts for tributes. Oh god. Okay, so now we have Toronto, Kathmandu, Istanbul, and Calgary are now headed out. The two Canadian powerhouses are now teaming up with some Asian cities to team up and search for some stuff. And Riyadh camouflages. Okay, another team, Dubai, Mexico City, Sydney, and Addis Ababa are now hunting for tributes together. The UAE, Mexico, Australia, and Ethiopia. Bogota practices archery. Bogota's a he, by the way. Tampa's pricked by thorns. Madison receives a hatchet. Yes! Madison, isn't too strong, so we need to make sure that Madison can go on. Tehran searches for a water source, but fails because it's Tehran. There's no water. That's because Iran is pretty much landlocked. Monterrey tries to sleep. Milan severely slices Kinshasa. Kinshasa's down. And Maputo is just like picking flowers. Alright, 6 shots. Alright, let's see who died. Kyoto, dead. Casablanca, dead. New York, dead. Windhoek, dead. Havana, dead. Kinshasa, dead. Let's see the status. Alright. So it's not soon enough in the game where we can make too many conclusions. All of District 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 are all alive. Whereas District 9 already lost 2 of its members, and 10, 11, 12, 2, and 2 have already lost people. But we still have some pretty powerful teams, like this team still powering on. District 5, District 4, not the strongest team, but still sticking it there. District 3 is alright. It's got some kind of small cities. Medellin and Bishkek, but it's also got a capital city and a large city. So, hopefully it will, this will go well. Let's proceed. Alright, Ljubljana receives an explosive. Alright, Johannesburg I don't understand why someone would want someone to kill them. Like, is it that bad out there? Like, why? I don't know. Perth I don't know. Perth tries to treat infection. Baltimore, Maputo, Istanbul, and Frankfurt each tell each other ghost stories. Alright, they forward an alliance there. Baltimore, Maputo, Istanbul, and Frankfurt. Brasilia quietly hums. Dubai climbs a tree. So Brasilia's been pretty quiet. Hasn't really done too much. Or didn't he just kill someone? I don't even know. This is night. Oh, this is night 1. Ooh. Dubai climbs a tree. Addis Ababa defeats Sydney in a fight but spares his life. Milan, Greensboro, and Tripoli discuss the games. Ooh, alright. They form an alliance there. Nairobi is unable to start a fire, sleeps without warmth. Amsterdam climbs a tree. Colombo thinks about winning. Calgary loses sight of where she is. Colombo's done stuff. Calgary hasn't really done much, like at all. Mexico City cries herself to sleep. Accra and Monterrey run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Where's Accra? I don't know. Oh, no, that's because they're both together. Alright, that's fine. Rio de Janeiro is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Yikes. Actually, no, I think Accra doesn't have it. No, Accra has some. Has a whatever. Wait, that's not. Wait, no, these. That's Mexico City. That's Colombo. That's Accra and Monterrey. That's Rio. Okay. Bogota destroys Tampa's supplies. Madison's awoke by nightmares. Dar es Salaam's woken by nightmares. Interesting. Tampa sees a fire but stays hidden. Riyadh tells room. Another alliance. Medellin, Kathmandu, Vancouver, Toronto, and Zurich. Ooh. Vancouver and Toronto have really been powering it through here with the alliances and stuff. Shanghai cries herself to sleep. Houston, Miami, Novosibirsk, Salt Lake City, and Helsinki sleep in ships. Cape Town receives medical supplies. Kuala Lumpur thinks about winning. So, Miami and Miami's been, doing some alliance things and all that. Istanbul practices. Accra dies from infection. RIP Accra. Accra never really did too much. Kind of had a truce for the night, but then kind of ended there. So Accra didn't really have too big of a story. I wonder what Monterrey's going to find out about this. Kathmandu over years. Helsinki and Rio de Janeiro. Ooh, I wonder what Helsinki and Rio are up to. Zurich searches for firewood. Brasilia receives fresh food. Brasilia hasn't done anything like all freaking game. I swear to God. Calgary, Maputo, Perth, Medellin, and Frankfurt. That is a power team right there. I'm telling you. I've been saying that about everything, but this time I mean it. Because look at all these big cities that they have here. Addis Ababa receives Nairobi. Nairobi dies alone. RIP. All right, Shanghai makes a wooden spear. Miami going into Miami, Toronto, and Vancouver all going into their alliance, all searching for tributes. Madison's just been kind of hanging around all game, just taking things easy. Greensboro scares Amsterdam off. Oh God. Bishkek steals from Mexico City while she isn't looking. Riyadh sleeps the entire day. Sydney constructs a shack. Houston injures herself. Oh, God. Dar es Salaam diverts Salt Lake City's attention. I guess, was Salt Lake City trying to kill her? Kill Dar es Salaam? I don't know. Milan receives medical supplies. Dubai begs for Baltimore to kill him. He reluctantly obliges. Dubai is now dead. Shoot. How did Baltimore just kill Dubai? Alright. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Accra. Oh, I need to do better class that. Accra. Dead. Nairobi. Dead. Tehran. Dead. And Dubai. Dead. Let's see the status now. District 4, 5, 6, and 7 are still powered through with their full 4 members, but all the other ones are kind of lacking here. New York's a power. New York's gone. They were gone. They were gone yesterday, but still, that's... Now, we still have some power teams, District 5 and District 6. I know they're not alliances or whatever, but they are some powerful districts, and I feel like they're going to last a while. I feel like 5 and 6 are going to be, the last 2 to lose people. All right. But, most people are still alive. Salt Lake City, still alive. Rio, still alive. Madison, Medellin, Helsinki, Vancouver, still alive. Let's proceed. All right, Miami lets Milan into her shelter. Oh, also, don't forget, when I assign genders to these cities, it's going to assume that the guy cities are going to, mate with the female cities. Not like mate, but you know what I mean. They're gonna go together, and then they're gonna just eventually turn on each other. Or unless one dies first, and they don't need to. All right, Miami lets Milan into her shelter. Interesting combo there. Maputo stays awake all night. Ooh. Frankfurt, Vancouver, and Shanghai unsuccessfully ambush Greensboro, Toronto, and Madison. Madison finally getting some action from Madison. They killed off Frankfurt, Vancouver, and Shanghai, which are Vancouver, Shanghai, 2 powerful cities. Not that Frankfurt isn't, but 2 powerful cities are out. Greensboro, Toronto, Madison still in this. Cape Town thinking that she is going insane. Rio de Janeiro. Severely injures Bishkek. Tep and Calgary hold hands. Nice. Tripoli goes to sleep. Johannesburg receives clean water. Zurich City, Novosibirsk, Houston, and Salt Lake City. All right. Another alliance. Salt Lake City's in another alliance with Houston and Novosibirsk. And, well, Sydney and Zurich. But generally, I think Salt Lake City's always been with, like, Houston and stuff. So things are about to get a bit interesting. Medellin bashes Brasilia's head against a rock several times. Ouch. Brasilia hasn't even done anything. I think they killed, like, one guy. Or they didn't even... I don't even know if they killed it. I think they maybe did, like, one thing or something. All right. Perth decapitates Ljubljana. Yikes. Ljubljana's out. Now, Ljubljana wasn't, my, biggest expectation for a win, so that's fine. Amsterdam, Riyadh, and Addis Ababa get into a fight, but then Amsterdam kills them both. Wait, what? Amsterdam kills them... Oh, no. So, okay, no. They all got into a fight, and Amsterdam killed off Riyadh and Addis Ababa. All right. Riyadh and Addis Ababa are out. Mexico City receives a hatchet. Mexico City better get back in there and try killing some people because I don't want them just sitting on the outside there. Baltimore receives an explosive. Yikes. He's already killed what was it? Who did he kill? He killed Dubai. So I'd watch out. Baltimore might be an underdog here. We don't know. Colombo lets Bogota into his shelter. All right, what's Colombo and Bogota got to do now? Kuala Lumpur sees a fire but stays hidden. Dar es Salaam receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Istanbul receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Kathmandu tends to Monterey's wounds, and Helsinki's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. All right, it's day 3 now. Helsinki tries to spear fish. Kathmandu sprains his ankle while running away from Novosibirsk. Oh my god. Novosibirsk is trying to chase Kathmandu, man. Like, oh my god. Dar es Salaam collects fruit from a tree. Zurich questions his sanity. I would too. Tampa and Miami worked. Florida Alliance hype. They're going at it. Salt Lake City kills Monterey. Yikes. Okay, I didn't see that in Salt Lake City, but I mean, he had a lot of alliance. They had a lot of Salt Lake City had alliances, so it was expected they were going to do something eventually, of course. Do keep in mind I am going to try to watch back this footage after we're done and just see like what kind of predictions I could have made, because I'm probably missing a lot of like, little like hints about what's going to go wrong. So yeah, Cape Town sets an explosive off, killing Bogota and Milan. Yikes. Bogota and Milan, some pretty powerful cities, are now gone. Rio de Janeiro kills Calgary out now too. ID be triggered now. Perth and Houston work together to drown Medellin. Yikes. What happened with Medellin anyway? I don't know. Istanbul camouflages herself. Istanbul's just been camouflaging, like, I'm telling you. Colombo discovers a river. Maputo sprains his ankle while running away from Tripoli. Yikes. Toronto receives clean water. Good, because look at all that dirty water. You don't eat it. Toronto don't want that. Amsterdam tries to spear fish. Madison overpowers... Madison going in, killing Kuala Lumpur. Everyone better watch out for Madison. He just killed one of the largest cities he killed the largest city in Malaysia. And yeah, he's probably after more now. Greensboro makes a slingshot. Okay. City tries to spear fish. Baltimore skies. Yeah. Mexico dies from hypothermia, probably because they slept without warmth. Did Mexico City sleep without warmth? I think so. All right, 15 cannon shots. All right, one by one. Frankfurt, dead. Vancouver, dead. Shanghai, dead. Bishkek, dead. Brasilia, dead. Ljubljana, dead. Riyadh, dead. Addis Ababa, dead. Monterrey, dead. Bogota, dead. Milan, dead. Calgary, dead. Medellin, dead. Kuala Lumpur, dead. Mexico City, dead. Let's see everyone's status here. All right, District 3 and District 2 are almost complete, and District 8 are almost completely wiped out. District 10! Holy crap. Dude, District 10 is completely gone. District 11 is severely weakened. District 5 still going strong. It lost Riyadh, but it still has Cape Town, Sydney, and Toronto. 3 pretty big cities. So I'm not very worried about District 5. District 4 as well, going strong. District 6 still looking good. District 3 and District 2, Johannesburg and Rio. Let's see, Madison with 4 kills. That's probably because of the fight that they had, but yeah. Miami, Perth, Miami, Zurich, Maputo, Istanbul, Helsinki. You know, they don't have any kills yet. Just Madison is the most. Madison has 4 kills, bro. Madison gonna be going strong this game. Holy crap! Toronto's got 3 kills, but I think that was because of the whole fight thing, so they got counted for 3 kills. I think Greensboro was in that fight too. Unless no, Greensboro I think killed some other people. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's it. These are 15 fallen tributes on day 3. Let's proceed, everybody. All right, let me just take like a 2-second sip of water, and we'll get back to the games. Zurich and Kathmandu hold hands. Nice. Miami tries to treat her infection. Yikes. Maybe she should try to get that alcohol and rag thing that someone else had. Salt Lake City tends to Houston's wounds. Ooh, Salt Lake City, Houston, going at it. Johannesburg, Maputo, Novosibirsk, Colombo, and Dar es Salaam. Ooh, big African alliance merging in with Novosibirsk and Dar es Salaam. Toronto thinks about winning. Well, I mean, it's in the cards, honestly. Istanbul, Madison, Perth, and Tampa tell each other ghost stories. I'm trying to see the significance. Well, I mean, it's Istanbul. I don't know. I can't think of anything. And Sydney, Tripoli, Amsterdam, and Rio also doing the same thing to lighten the mood. Greensboro poisons Cape Town's drink. Ooh, Greensboro's going to be an underdog, too. Look, Greensboro going at it. Helsinki spills Baltimore. All right. I thought Baltimore was going to be, strong, but Baltimore's gone. Baltimore's gone. Yikes. And after killing Dubai, too, you'd think Baltimore would learn their lesson and just be less cocky, but, nah. But yeah, that's about it for that. Let's proceed. Toronto discovers a river. I mean, doesn't Toronto, have a big bay nearby? Tripoli receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Colombo receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Maputo goes hunting. Dar es Salaam tends to Madison's wounds. Yes. Tampa receives an explosive. Isn't that the second one? I don't know. Greensboro thinks about home. Please don't think about home yet. You gotta try to power through. You're such an underdog right now, Greensboro. Come on. Rio begs for Johannesburg to kill her, but What was that happened? Wasn't it that? But didn't Oh no, because Johannesburg asked Bishkek to kill him, but Bishkek refused. So I'm guessing Johannesburg is just passing on the favor to Rio at this point. Helsinki fishes. Nice. Miami searches for firewood. Houston diverts Salt Lake City's attention and runs away. Kathmandu receives a hatchet. Zurich tries to fierce fish again. Perth throws a knife into Istanbul's chest. Ooh. Perth going at it. Novosibirsk Kansas City's wounds, and Amsterdam injures himself. 3 cannon shots can be heard in distance. Cape Town, dead. Baltimore, dead. Good riddance. Istanbul, dead. All right, let's see the status. All right. District 10, like I said, is completely wiped out. District 5 going away faster than expected. Although Toronto is keeping it up. Madison and Greensboro though are going to be the two American underdogs here. They're the only 2 alive from District 1. Shanghai and Dubai, the Asian side, did not make it, unfortunately. And Madison and Greensboro still alive, still going strong. Johannesburg still, kind of going under the radar, along with, Tampa and pretty much all of District 4 as well. And, Kathmandu still not doing anything about it. And Miami and Zurich also not really doing much. So, yeah. Let's proceed. Miami fends Novosibirsk, Toronto, and Zurich away from her fire. Yep. Miami definitely is not going to fall for them because they're our power team, okay? Dar es Salaam stays awake all night. Sydney begs for Madison to kill him. And, Madison just got her fifth kill. Sydney is out. Holy crap. Tampa forces Rio de Janeiro to kill Salt Lake City or Maputo. She refuses to kill. Wait, what? Toronto forces Rio de Janeiro to kill Salt Lake City or Maputo. She refuses to kill, so Tampa kills her instead. So basically, Rio de Janeiro is the only one that got killed. So Rio is out. Wow, I did not expect that. Helsinki sets up camp for the night. Houston, Colombo, and Perth. So that's probably because the other alliances died out, so now they're just getting together and just going to be like, hey, we're in an alliance now. Yay. Greensboro cries herself to sleep. Yikes, all that killing really got to her head. Kathmandu tries to sing himself to sleep. Tripoli receives a hatchet. Johannesburg kills. Amsterdam is out. Holy crap. Zurich and Maputo hunt for other tributes. Houston hunts for other tributes. I wonder if they'll meet up. Helsinki overhears Greensboro and Perth talking in the distance. Johannesburg scares Dar es Salaam off. Madison tries to spear fish. Madison joining forces with Zurich. Toronto travels to higher ground. Good, because Toronto doesn't have high enough ground. Actually, they don't. They're literally on the bank of some sort of river or bay or something. They really need it. Tampa and Tripoli. The two T's. Two T's going out to hunt for other tributes. Miami runs away from Salt Lake City. Columbia discovers a cave, and Novosibirsk steals from Kathmandu. All right, 3 cannon shots. Sydney, dead. Rio, dead. Amsterdam, dead. Jeez. District 5 is almost down. Toronto's the only one from District 5. I feel like Toronto could win this, honestly. District 4, staying under the radar. District 1. District 1, I feel like, are gonna be too, headstrong, and then they're just gonna get killed by, an underdog, like Helsinki or Maputo or something. Actually, Maputo's not really that big of an underdog. Biggest underdog probably right now is these guys aren't really underdogs. But probably the biggest one's probably Kathmandu. Kathmandu's the only one right now that doesn't have any, it's Kathmandu, Miami, Maputo, and Zurich have no kills so far. So I feel like one of them are probably going to get to Madison or Greensboro when they're not, whereas Toronto, I feel like Toronto's strong enough to, win, but I don't think they're strong enough to, get too cocky. I feel like they know, their limits and stuff. But let's see what happens. All right, back to Fallen Tributes. Let's proceed. Into Night 5. Salt Lake City and Miami fight Toronto and Helsinki. Toronto and Helsinki survive. Salt Lake City and Miami are out. That basically leaves just Houston, Madison, and Greensboro for the U.S. team. Salt Lake City. So basically, Salt Lake City and Miami are down, and Toronto and Helsinki. Helsinki could win too. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Helsinki win it. Perth attempts to start a fire. Zurich goes to sleep. Novosibirsk and Johannesburg hold hands. Nice. Maputo sets up camp for the night. Tripoli sets up camp for the night. Anywhere near each other? We'll see. Madison cries herself to sleep. Greensboro quietly hums. Oh, frick. Oh, crap. Greensboro quietly hums. Oh, God, what does that mean? Colombo attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Tampa thinks about winning. Let me guess. It's not going to happen, is it? Dar es Salaam begs for Kathmandu to kill her. He reluctantly obliges. Dar es Salaam's out. Kathmandu getting his first kill. Kathmandu falls. I'm literally wow, Kathmandu got his first kill. The next slide, Kathmandu falls into a pit and dies. Yay, Toronto decides. Okay, but then again, it's the feast. The cornucopia is replenished. Kathmandu falls into a pit. Toronto decides not to go to the feast. Perth shoots an arrow into Johannesburg's head. Ouch. Johannesburg, out. Tampa's out too. I knew it. I knew Tampa wasn't going to win anyway. I knew it was going to probably Helsinki or Toronto, I'm thinking. Novosibirsk decides not to go to the feast. Imagine if Toronto dies. Madison and Maputo track down and kill Zurich. Yikes. Madison and Maputo, the City Skyline squad, going in and killing Zurich. I might have to make this up by making Zurich one of my next cities. Greensboro sets an explosive off, killing Helsinki, Houston, and Tripoli. Colombo accidentally steps on a landmine. Jesus! Greensboro freaking going off. I think he's got like 8 kills now or something. Let me see. Alright, day 6. Madison collects fruit from a tree. Toronto discovers a cave. Novosibirsk begs for Greensboro to kill him. Greensboro refuses. Oh, God. Greensboro must like Novosibirsk. Not like, but like, you know, they're friends and stuff. Perth bashes Maputo's head against a rock several times. Ooh. Perth trying to assert dominance over Maputo. We'll see how that goes. Madison and Maputo are now splitting up. Proceed. 12 cannon shots. Alright, Salt Lake City, dead. Miami, dead. Dar es Salaam, dead. Kathmandu, dead. Johannesburg, dead. Tampa, dead. Zurich, dead. Helsinki, dead. Houston, dead. Tripoli, dead. Colombo, dead. Maputo, dead. Yikes. Alright, let's see the status. Madison and Greensboro. Greensboro got 7. Oh, that is a lot of kills. Greensboro is going to choke at some point, right? District 4, District 5 still going at it. District 6 completely gone after Salt Lake City and Houston got killed. Toronto with 5 kills. Toronto looking strong, but Madison and Greensboro, we got to see if they get too cocky or not. And then Perth has 5 kills. So Perth and Toronto and Madison. So Novosibirsk at this point is the only one that has like no kills. And Madison and Greensboro, you know, they're going strong, but I feel like they're going to choke at some point. Novosibirsk, you know, I feel Toronto and Perth have a lot of kills, but I feel like if either of them get too cocky, then again, I feel like Perth is the one that'll get too cocky. Toronto, I feel like, knows how to ease his way. Novosibirsk, I feel like, is going to be an easy target, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's go back to Fallen Tributes. Let's keep going. Greensboro defeats Toronto, but spares his life. Greensboro must know that Toronto... Well, Greensboro defeated Toronto, but spares his life. So Toronto's still alive. Perth and Novosibirsk talk about the tributes still alive. Madison accidentally steps on a landmine. Alright. The last of the City Skyline squad is out. Toronto and Greensboro split up to search for resources. Novosibirsk bashes Perth's head with the mace. 2 cannon shots. Madison and Perth are gone. 2 claps. See everyone's status. Greensboro, Novosibirsk, and Toronto, the only ones alive. District 5, District 4, District 1. Yikes. This is going to be an interesting one, because Greensboro and Toronto have a lot of kills, but Novosibirsk has kind of just been hanging around doing little things. But Greensboro and Greensboro especially, Greensboro and Toronto have just been fighting and killing all game. They haven't stopped. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if Greensboro and Toronto are going to get into a fight and just leave Novosibirsk as like the last guy. Is like Novosibirsk going to try to fight both of them and then he dies? Or Novosibirsk guys, I don't know what gender. But, you know, interesting. All right, moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Night 7. Novosibirsk, Toronto won. Novosibirsk dies from hypothermia. Greensboro dies of dysentery. The winner is Toronto from District 5. Nice job, Toronto. Oh my God, that was. Let's proceed. All right. Toronto was the winner with 5 kills. I knew Toronto had it in him to win. Or hair, I'm not sure. I think it was a him. Toronto had it in to win and won. Greensboro, second place, just got too headstrong. Madison too with their 6 kills. You know, but Toronto, Greensboro, Novosibirsk, you know, went in slowly, but, you know, eventually just choked. Unfortunately, and Greensboro did too. But Toronto, I knew they had it in him. Perth, 4th place. Madison, 5th. Maputo, 6th. Yeah. And then this is just basically all, like, the rankings of all the cities. And the halfway point was Mexico City in 24th place. And, last place, Kyoto was the first one to die. New York City didn't even last that long. Like, New York was just kind of like, yeah. And I think, did New York get into a fight? I don't remember what happened with New York. I have a bad memory. But, yeah. Let's proceed. This is like the entirety of the, I'm going to copy all this. So let's just go back in and let's just summarize everything. So basically, that's what happened. So Kyoto died like right away. Like Frankfurt and Kyoto just got into a fight and they were just like, and Kyoto just failed. Havana pushed Casablanca off a cliff and died and then Medellin killed New York, and then Colombo bashed Windhoek's head against a Broxo time. So 4 people died in the bloodbath, and then Amsterdam went and killed Havana, and Milan severely sliced Kinshasa. So, right off the bat, you had a lot. No deaths occurred on night 1 or day 5, but there were a lot of other stuff. I think the worst, most people died in day 3, actually. Because, look, Salt Lake City killed Monterrey, Cape Town killed Bogota, Milan, Rio de Janeiro killed Calgary, Perth and Houston killed Medellin, Madison killed... There goes Madison. Madison freaking, went off. But Madison eventually, stepped on a landmine and died. That's a great way to go after getting 6 kills and just letting Toronto go off and win it. Because Novosibirsk and Greensboro had to die, of course. Greensboro was a power. Greensboro went off, first killed Cape Town, then Greensboro went off and set off an explosive... No, wait. What was Greensboro's history? Greensboro first went into that fight with Frankfurt, Vancouver, and Shanghai and killed all them. And then Greensboro poisoned Cape Town. And then Greensboro set off an explosive and killed Helsinki, Houston, and Tripoli. And then they died of dysentery. Don't you love it? Whereas Madison kind of went in and, kind of slow. But eventually started going off. First Kuala Lumpur, then went off and killed Zurich, whoever else, doesn't really say who they killed. I can't really see. But yeah, that was a lot. Oh no, Sydney. He killed Sydney too, because Sydney was like, Madison, please kill me. And then, yeah. And the placements. This was the placement we already saw. Kyoto in last place, Toronto in first. District placement. So District 10, because Kyoto was in District 10. No, District 10 was the first one to get eliminated. Then 3, 8, 2, And obviously, Greensboro's from District 1, and Novosibirsk was 4. And, 5. And for kills, Greensboro, Madison, and Toronto had the most kills. And Perth had the most kills too, but Perth, Perth. And then, a lot of these other guys had a lot of kills too. Anyway, what we could do is go back to the reaping, but you know what? I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys for watching this special broadcast of Citywide Hunger Games. Tune in next time for a rematch. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time with new cities and everything. And goodbye.